What's going on, you guys? Welcome to the Bodden Podcast. I'm here with my boy Dalton today. We're here to talk about the AFC and the NFC Championship games we got coming up. Hey, bro. Kansas City Chiefs versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Your Philadelphia Eagles, against the San Francisco 49ers.
Trip to the Bowl.
Hey, man, some great games coming up. I'm really excited for them. I'm going to let you take the floor on your Eagles game. Let's start it off there. You guys are playing a hot defense in the Niners. Some say the best in the league. Purdy's doing his deal.
Yep.
I'm excited to see it, bro. I'm not a sorry Cowboy fan to where I really want to see the best team go through to the bowl. And I'm really excited that your team's here, bro.
Same, dog. It's a great matchup. Just when you put the two teams side by side, like paper and just like styles and shit, it's two very similar teams. Just different players, different like coaching styles on certain things and certain situations. But the Eagles and Niners, I believe, could be a game that's better than what the Super Bowl ends up being. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What I've been hearing on both sides, we're here from the Bay Area, so lately, the last couple of days, I've been turning on the radio while I'm working and listening to what these Bay Area folks are saying and shit. And what they think is pretty much the way that they're going to beat us is running the ball and basically stopping Jalen Hurts' read option.
Yeah.
That's what their big concern is the read option. And they're scared of A.J. Brown, which you should be. You should be scared of Devontae Smith, Quez Watkins. I haven't heard Quez Watkins' name mentioned once.
Hey.
His boy burned him for 98 yards just last year.
CD put up a good game, bro. AJ, Devontae, Quez.
Goddard.
They're going to put up numbers.
It's going to be an offensive battle with stages of the game where it's just a defensive fucking massacre on both sides, bro. Like, there's going to be fireworks, like I'd say plays or drives, and then there's going to be drives where it's just like, oh, fuck, like, if this happens the rest of the game, we're done type of shit, to where it's going to be like the defense is balling the fuck out on both sides type of thing.
I really have a feeling it's going to be a low-scoring game for some reason. By low-scoring, I mean in the 20s. And
that's kind of where
I just see it being a defensive battle. People are sleeping on Philly's defense, in my opinion. It hasn't been talked about enough.
Surprisingly, you would think that's one part of our team that they'd be like. They do mention the D line a lot and shit, in particular, like the D tackle position.
I'm gonna be honest, I haven't heard it this much though this week, bro. It's all been about 49ers defense.
Oh, I know.
49ers defense, to where it's like, hey man, you can't sleep on the Eagles D. They're great. Offense, completely dynamic. I mean, something that I don't think the Niners have seen all year, maybe with Justin Fields. And look at how that game, ended up in a similar type of weather that we're probably going to see on Sunday. So, I got the Eagles in this one. I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say that.
Of course, I got the Eagles, bro. You already know what it is. And basically, I think the way that we beat the Niners is with Jalen using his legs, but also just using his weapons. We just named all of them. They all need to come to play.
Yeah.
The offensive line, I believe in them. I think it's Bosa, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and cap and be like, oh, he's locked down, but I'm gonna be straight. If he lines up on Lane, bro, come on now, bro. Hey, what happens when Micah lines up on Lane?
Shuts him down, bro.
Lockdown.
Say it. Yeah.
Lane ain't gave up a sack in fucking like 2 years, bro.
I just think when it comes down to
he could get my ladder probably.
Where you guys have to succeed is Reddick has to be able to read their option plays as well as your, like the way you guys run stuff.
I think the players that we have, the veterans that we have, are smart enough to where
Edwards has to have a big game.
I believe so. Yeah. Chauncey needs to have a great game
for sure. Somebody's got to pick up Ayuk. When you're
they're
shuffling defense,
they're gonna put Bradbury on.
Well, I think wherever he ends up, if you just play kind of both,
they're gonna move Debo around and McCaffrey around. They're gonna try to line McCaffrey up on Edwards or Kaiser White.
There you go.
I'm comfortable with Kaiser White covering him. He's been lights out all year, covering running backs, covering tight ends and shit. Edwards, I don't think will get matched up on him too often. I think Chauncey's gonna be assigned with that now that we have Maddox back. I think Maddox is basically going to take on, like, shifting where Debo goes I think Slay's gonna basically be getting that fucking Jennings dude or Ayuk, and then vice versa. Bradbury gets Jennings or
I see him
Debo.
just playing the respected
Because
side.
Shanahan don't line it up where it's okay. Debo's X, Ayuk's blah blah blah, and that's how we're running Ayuk every play. They're like he's trying to matchup game. So that's why I'm saying Slay's gonna be on Jennings a lot, and that's where Gannon's gotta go and say if Ayuk starts cooking, he's gotta say, hey, bro, Slay's on Bradbury. You're following Jennings.
Yeah.
And shit like that, and you know what I mean. Gannon's gotta make the right adjustments and just little adjustments that can come into play when it comes to the 49ers like offense and stopping them. I'm not scared whatsoever of McCaffrey like running in physical situations like first, second down up the middle, but like we talked about off script, they're about to be. In general, it's not just because they're playing the Eagles, but they're mostly like an outside kind of game. And especially with a guy like McCaffrey, you want to get him outside on the move and shit and let him kind of like shift and all that. But I just think we got something for him, bro. If there's one thing I know about this fucking team this year, is they're ready, they're hungry, they're motherfucking prepared, and they got a quarterback that is the best leader in the NFL, hands motherfucking down. Jalen Hurts is it. It's over. The discussion is done. And if he beats this fucking 49er team, bro, it's over, dog. He's going to see Mahomes or Burrow. And if he wins the Super Bowl against one of those guys,
imagine him getting his get back on Burrow for the whole
it'd be
college championship.
It'd be storybook, bro.
You know what I mean?
It'd be storybook. Yeah. I told him off script, I told everyone that knows me, there's no one ever that I wanted to succeed more in this sport, in life in general, than Jalen Hurts. That shit is fucking like crazy, bro. Like, he touches the fans.
Hey, people slept on Jalen in the draft.
Forever,
dude.
bro. Forever.
People slept on Jalen
His whole career,
for no
bro.
reason. So
his whole career, bro.
You know, I put respect on his name. I really liked him. Coming out of Oklahoma, being at Bama previously.
That man's the MVP. This team's bought the fucking Sirianni, 100%. Bro. Is a fucking character, bro. He's
awesome.
We need this team.
It's what you want a coach to be, you know.
We need this team in the motherfucking bowl.
Yeah.
Representing the motherfucking NFC. Jalen Hurts face poster boarded everywhere. Don't get scared.
Hey,
don't get scared.
I'll take it.
Brock Purdy.
I'm gonna go ahead and say. Well, that's what I'm gonna say.
It's gonna be like Cooper Rush, right?
Well, no. Speaking on the whole Niner deal, it's like if you want to look at their ways.
Purdy's better than Cooper Rush. I'll tell you that much, though.
I'll give him that. If you want to look at the whole Niners deal, C-Mac is dynamic. We don't know how Elijah's going to be. I know he's hurt right now.
George Kittle is the X factor for them.
George Kittle, Debo, you said yourself, Jennings, Ayuk. Bro, they have a lot of weapons.
Fuck yeah, bro.
They have a lot of weapons.
That's what I mean. You put these teams side by side, it's the fucking same exact goddamn team.
It's you guys get it done differently on the line part.
We're nasty.
Yeah.
We're nasty. Sure. We're fucking big. Bro.
I love the way Bosa responded to the whole physical deal and his press conference. Did you hear about that?
The Eagles don't give no fucks about what no Bosa's saying, bro.
Hey, no. It was nothing bad. He was just talking about how physical the game is going to be, and he's like, "Oh well, I'm expecting."
He said, "We'll see." I heard. That said, "We'll see." Like, yeah, bro, you is about to see when you're getting fucking pancaked by Landon Dickerson, boy. When Jason Kelsey comes around the fucking split and cuts that boy off, bro.
I think you guys can get him. It's going to be a tough game.
I need it, bro. I need it for my sanity, bro.
Hey,
that's
how I felt about the last
I can't watch the Phillies lose a motherfucking World Series and then the Eagles lose a shot to go to the Super Bowl to a motherfucking Brock Purdy, bro. I'll be hot. I'll be livid, bro.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
But I'm uber confident. I'm fucking ready for this shit. I'm feeling it, bro.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say my bold prediction would be the team with the most time in possession wins.
My prediction, and it's pretty obvious, I think everyone knows this. I think whoever gets 1+ turnover or just if it is one turnover at a key position of the game, that's going to be it. It's going to come down to that. They need to keep our crowd out of it. That's another thing that they've been preaching. If they get our crowd out of it, they take a up lead, then that's obviously good for them. If we get the crowd into it heavy, that's in our favor, bro. Like, you know how Philly is, bro. It's about to be fucking crazy. And this is a trip to the Super Bowl, bro. This ain't no fucking regular season week 12 matchup where, yeah, they're geeked and shit, but trust me, those motherfuckers are about to be crazy and rabid, bro. It's about to be nuts. And I'm fucking looking forward to seeing that shit big time. This is the matchup I've been saying is going to happen for months. I just seen it coming. These are the two most on paper talented teams. This is the 1 year in a long time where all four teams, there was no slip up, no quarterback fucking bullshit. Like, I know the Niners got Purdy, but he's been in there 12 plus weeks now. So, like, he's basically been their quarterback all year. There ain't no slip ups where you got like a Nick Foles, Case Keenum matchup. You feel me? Fucking, you got four fucking teams, bro, that really, really should be there. There ain't no question about it. Like, they earned that shit. All four of these teams, dog. The Niners, if they do beat the Eagles and Brock Purdy beats them, I'm a fucking tip of the hat, dog. Like, straight up, I ain't gonna be petty about it. I'm gonna be heartbroken. I'm gonna be fucking pissed. But it's like, if that man really is Mr. Irrelevant, I'm tired of fucking hearing that shit too, by the way. I'm fucking over it, bro. We need to beat this fucking team. But bro, like,
I hear you, dude.
If he beats this defense, we're in the same conversation defensive-wise as the 85 Bears, and not like how they fucking talk about your team. Oh, this is like the 85 Bears, and then no stats to back that shit up.
No.
We literally are right there with them in sacks for all time in NFL fucking history. Like, this defensive line is the truth. Howie fucking Roseman, GM of the year, built this team to go to the fucking bowl and win that shit. Not to go out to no Brock Purdy in the NFC Championship. I'm telling you, bro. There's going to be some real fucking changes if this team goes out like that. This is Super Bowl, bro. The Eagles known that shit since the beginning of the season. This is Super Bowl, bro. We on that shit. I've been saying it all goddamn year.
Hey, we'll give it to him over here, and we'll go ahead and root for his Eagles as well.
Hey, you feel me?
Hey, the next game we got coming up, Kansas City Chiefs versus the Cincinnati Bengals.
Great game.
Great game. Unfortunately, we don't know how Mahomes is as far as health-wise. You know, we got that ankle injury.
Like Jalen says when they ask him about his shoulder, it don't matter. I'm going to get it done, whatever it takes.
Mahomes, I just feel like, you know, bro, having to drop back and just, it's just different, you know?
Last week in our video, you said, I don't know, what about Lane? And I said confidently, he's good. Yeah, he really was. And I feel the same about Mahomes.
Well, I'm hoping for the best, you know? I'm hoping for the best. And honestly,
a hurt Mahomes is still a top fucking 10 quarterback in the league, bro.
If he gets hit, though, it's going to be tough, bro. And you also don't want to ruin some guy's ankle just to get to a bowl, you know? Like, you don't want to take away his whole career, getting him completely just, you know, I don't even want to talk about that because it's like the last thing I'm hoping for.
I think they're so confident in modern day science and shit that they know damn well that it's a fucking crazy ass scenario to where his career would be over type of shit.
Yeah.
And fuck injury shit, bro. Patrick Mahomes is playing. He's gonna ball out. Joe Burrow and him. They're gonna have a fucking battle like they've had the last 3 matchups. And it's going to be a fucking awesome game. Joe Burrow, Joe Shiesty, motherfucking Patty Mahomes. It's going to be a fucking duel right there. Just like I said, the Niners and Eagles game could be better than the Super Bowl. This game could very well be better than the Super Bowl too. This is a fucking great matchup every time they've played. We're talking about Travis Kelce. We're talking about Chris Jones on defense. We're talking about Patty Mahomes. Juju might show up, pull something out his ass. Feel me? They got running backs. I think they're going to rely heavy on their running backs this game.
Pacheco, he's a dog.
That backup tight end they got, what's his name? Fenton or some shit like that. Whatever. But fucking, you know what I mean? That offense is dynamic, right?
They're dynamic,
You got Spags on defense, you feel me? And then as far as the Bengals, it's like, bro, I said this a couple weeks ago in our video. When it comes to playoff time, who is stopping Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, Joe Mixon, P. Ryan, Hayden Hurst, you got fucking weapons galore, bro, that are all like top tier too. It's not like, oh, we got weapons where it's like the Vikings, where it's just one guy and then some like, feel me?
Yeah.
Trickle down type of shit. It's like, bro, you got weapons galore right there. And I just think it's going to be a fucking lights out matchup. High scoring. That's what I'm hoping for. Especially if the Eagles-Niners game is like low scoring. You know, you want to see one of those high scoring shootout games. Like, I don't know. This is a matchup we're going to be seeing for years going forward, I believe.
I agree. I'm going to go ahead and say that the Bengals get it done. I think they're going to get it done easier said than done. But, you know, they're just, they're going to ball. They're going to ball, and I think that they can't stop Jamar, you know, Higgins, you know, like my boy just went down the list.
Sure.
And Joe Burrow's hot right now, man. He's ready to go. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Everybody's talking about him being the future of the league and the future face. And, man, I believe it. I don't believe in that whole small town, you know, small league type of deal or, you know, just not having a big market, so to speak.
Yeah.
So it's like, let's see
They're
what he
growing.
can do.
They're growing.
Yeah,
too.
they're growing. You know, they're getting that indoor practice facility,
And
right?
speaking of small markets, it's like, is Kansas City a huge market? You know what I mean?
No.
And they proved, hey, man, we'll fucking go get that shit.
No, for sure. And I'm a big Joe Burrow fan. Go get that money, Joe.
Yeah.
You deserve it, bud. You deserve everything that's coming to you. And you're going to have to see the Eagles in the Super Bowl. And
It's gonna be
yeah.
if that happens,
It's going to be great, bro. It's gonna be tough for me
I don't
want to
look ahead, though. I don't even want this on fucking video.
I'm looking ahead.
Some bullshit.
It's going to happen.
I
Hey,
hope, dog.
hey, we really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Bought In Podcast. We'll see you next time.